My hands are doing just weird things apparently. My hands doing weird shit. We're just gonna pretend like none of it happened. Right! Welcome in, guys. And wasted points, Reaper. Wasted points. But thank you. Rosie, congrats on definitely official first, Dragon second, and Fox on third. More wasted points, Reaper. Just wasting all the points. Wasting all the points. Right, disclaimer for the stream and for this channel. This stream and this channel are 18+. They will be cursing, adult jokes, and screaming with profanity. If you are a minor, you should not be here. Also, please do bear in mind that given the nature of this game, there may be scenes of violence, gore, potentially flashing lights, definitely use of profanity within the game itself, and there may or may not be references to anything relating to self-harm. I don't know. Bullying, so if that is triggering, please be aware of that. There is definitely references to bullying, so do be aware of that. There was something else I wanted to... Oh! Sexual content. Do be aware of all of those things. I do have an official disclaimer or content warning, but YouTube doesn't like certain words on the content warning, so I need to fix the content warning before I put it up again. Ignore the screaming, that's the game. Okay, stream, I'm about to go shower, then sleep. We need to be up at 4:30. Ouch. Have a great night. Love you, gorgeous. Good night, Stitchy. Thank you for popping in. Go get some rest. That is a hectic morning time. Hannibal, welcome in. I would have been closer to 20k. You would have been, and then you wasted your points. Absolutely wasted. Just wasted. Right, there's the game. As always, I have literally no clue what is going on in this game. I still don't quite know what's happening. I'm just trying to keep us as the character alive and somehow not have an early game over, because that is apparently a possibility. I don't exactly know at what point, because we have died like twice and the game was not a game over. So I'm not exactly sure how to get an early, how to get an early game over, but apparently it's possible. Also, is this like... These are all the chapters?
Oh, shit! A ghost!
Oh no, it's just things. I was about to say, are these legit all the chapters? Because my dudes, we're never gonna finish. Dawn, thank you for the lurk. I was about to say, we're never gonna finish this game if that's all the chapters. Like chapter 20, we're on chapter 4. What? We've been playing for so long. Right, it's time for reading stream, guys. Wait, let me just re-angle and adjust myself in my seat because I'm sitting at awkward angles. I feel like my seat moved and I can't quite get it back into the place it was, and now I keep sitting awkwardly and I don't like it. Okay. Haesung is not doing that only because of the ranking. Oh, right. The blackmail. That's all he's saying though. He's a shallow fellow, but Yoon is right. Seung-yoon's death could be another reason. Yes, clearly. Thanks, Hannibal. I'm gonna need those later because this game is very anxiety-inducing. Nicest way of phrasing that ever. Ina tugged at Do-Yoon's sleeve. What is this? I feel like an idiot. What else is there besides the fact that he followed her around? Seung-yoon's death clearly contributed to the madness of Haesung. Do-Yoon decided to elaborate why he thought so. I mentioned earlier. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember facts from the last stream. I'm really gonna have to get into the habit of re-watching VODs before I play this game. I do not have the memory capacity to remember. Thanks, Yaku. I do not have the memory capacity to remember anything that happened in a previous stream. What the shit? I think. Did that just... I was about to say, did that just wreck my sanity again? Hey, Cannibal. I was just about to say, did that wreck my sanity? Because I will lose my mind. Okay, Seo criticized Haesung for complaining too much whenever another contestant gained even a bit of advantage without fully considering their circumstances. Mozen! Haesung acted like someone was backing him up whenever he caused trouble. Okay, that is definitely one. Haesung must have been profoundly shocked. Thank you, Mozen. During the team mission, Haesung irritated his teammate Ina by calling her a fake. That scene was edited, though, to portray Haesung as a victim, when in fact, he was the one who verbally offended her. Refraining from using Phaetor after posting a comment about his survival, Haesung has nearly gone crazy after the imposter appeared pretending to be the producer. Okay. I want to say it's these two. I'm probably gonna have this wrong because I'm not actually sure what's happening as per usual. But I'm going with these two. You are never late, Mo. Please don't wreck my sanity. I'm so close to dying. Haesung relied on Seung-yoon whenever things were unfavorable to him. Although it didn't seem to work after his criminal record had been revealed. There's only so much Seung-yoon could cover for him. Whatsoever, he seemed to have relied on Seung-yoon. But as we've seen, she's gone now. Yes, one. Haesung looked rather relaxed after writing his first post on Phaetor. Isn't that because we lashed out at him? When do you think he started acting up again? We found Seung-yoon's body, and the imposter made an appearance. That's when Haesung went nuts. Yes, we did the right things. No balls, welcome in. In other words, I think it's true that he relied on Seung-yoon and she had been in his favor. When he found out about Sung-yoon's death, he must have been enormously distressed. That's why I got so mad at the imposter. Ha-sung was clearly favored by Sung-yoon. He grew unstable after discovering her body and went mad as an anonymous account called, I hate saying the same name twice, gets me very confused, began to write posts. It's a slowpoke. Oh, it's a me. A shadow appeared from the other side of the stage. They all turned toward it. Oh, he's back. He's alive. It's amazing. How are you doing? Do not ask such feeble questions. Much like last night. We're plodding along. Doing our things. We just keep going, Nibbles. How are you doing, Nibbles? How is everyone else doing in chat? We are halfway through the week. It's almost Friday. It's almost weekend. Almost time to be able to take a break. Chopper Vixen! Welcome in, guys. Let me do a shouty. Or a squeak. Thank you to the phone for the autocorrect. Oh, thank you, Dragon. Chopper! Welcome in, Raiders! Chopper, how was your stream? I was very quietly lurking in the background. Hey, Slowpoke was caught by a Mozen. Vixen, how are you doing, Vix? Have you shedded your orange hair? Or are you still wearing the orange hair? Anyway, welcome in, streamers, for those of you... Streamers? Yeah. You know what? Probably. Welcome in, Raiders, for those of you new to stream. I am Grim Pixie, a variety streamer from South Africa. I play just about anything and everything under the sun, except for the shooty pew pew games, because I suck at them and they stress me out, so I don't play them. I am a scuff streamer and a terrible gamer, but I enjoy both of those things, so here I am anyway, doing them both. That's not the exact words I usually use, but it's good enough. We are playing Buried Stars, a visual novel style game that I'm basically just very, very confused in. I have no idea what's happening. I'm just trying to keep my person alive. That's about the best I can give you guys. Pretty good, except when the damn relay died on me. I feel like that's been happening a lot everywhere, Chopper. Apparently the internet is really crap today. Oh, that's more comfortable. Nice. I have shedded. Orange will never be the new pink. Sounds about right. Loving the hoodie? Thank you! She has a couple of different outfits that I randomly cycle through. But tonight we went with our little pixel bat. Why is the save icon in most programs a vending machine? Wait, it is? I didn't know. Who the heck is Mo's? Mo's so used to me just calling him Mo. Do the things. Just keep plotting. Yeah, pretty much. We just keep plodding along. Alrighty, let's get back into this madness. It's me. I can see that. What about Ha-sung? I'm sorry. Just as you see, I failed. Didn't calls me Mosen Noble. Hayuk came back alone after speaking to Ha-sung. He seemed to fail to persuade him. That does not look like a vending machine. Oh no. It's obviously meant to be a dig, I notice, but like, it doesn't even look like a vending machine. Is this punk really going to interview every one of us? It's dangerous to stay in the dressing room. Just let him die then. Just let him die, okay? Clearly never watched a horror movie in his entire life. Just let him die. He's brought this upon himself. We should ignore him. Uh-oh. Maybe we should drag him out of there. I mean, I was just saying, just let him die there. It's fine. He locked himself in the dressing room. Right. Can't we force ourselves in? Shit, missed the shot. Do-Yoon sighed and lowered his head. Jung, what? Haesung. There's another post. The contestant in the last place will be dropped. Do what you want to do. Easier said than done in front of the computer. Bring it on. The group fell silent. This man's just enjoys antagonizing this person. Ina barely managed to open her mouth. I was too slow. What is he thinking? Maybe I've agitated him more by going there. No, he's rather worked up while quarreling with this imposter. After a short silence, Ina came forward. I've got to talk to him. By yourself? It's dangerous. Do-Yoon and Hyuk went alone. If we go in a group, he won't open the door. But still, you gonna ram the door? If the wall collapses, we're all done for. I mean, she ain't wrong. No, heck no, nobles. I will not humiliate myself or shame an entire country and their native language by even attempting it. Wolfie, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hearing Ina's remark, Theo hunched up his shoulders. I keep missing the shots tonight. He's obviously agitated. It's not wise to go right now. Wise or not, I have to talk to him about something. Are you going to persuade him? If talking doesn't work, I'll kick him in the ass and drag him out by his hair. That seems reasonable. Guria! Thank you for the lurks. I hope your amnesia game went well earlier. I was around, but not really, because I was advised once upon a time, a long time ago, to play the Amnesia series. So spoilers, you know, always with the spoilers. Why you always threaten me? I think it's just Nobles' way of showing affection, really. You have to hide. I have social anxiety. Same, Korea. Same. Physical confrontation can be dangerous. I know. I'm actually shit. I've never played any of the games, Guria. I have all of them except the one that just released. I'm crapping myself, and I haven't even launched them yet. They aren't even installed yet. And I'm already like, oh, this is gonna go bad. It's fine. I will go hunt down everybody's playthroughs of their VODs and things on YouTube whenever I've eventually played. This is basically what my life has come down to. I avoid all the new games that come out and a lot of old ones that I haven't had a chance to play yet, so I don't get spoilers. And then when I eventually get the chance to play it for myself, I'm like, yes, I can go watch all the playthroughs now. That's literally what I did with Mortuary's Assistant. I avoided so much everywhere because everybody was playing the game, and I'm like, I can't go anywhere because everybody's playing this game. I finally played it, and I was like, okay, are we playing this game again? Yes or no? And people were like, no, we're not doing it again. I'm like, cool, I can go watch all the spoilers because I'm not going to be on stream with this game again. So I could go watch everybody absolutely crap their pants the way I did, and it's great. But it sucks because it also means I have to do a lot of ducking, diving, lurking, avoiding, trying not to see things, closing my eyes, blocking my ears. I mean, Hina was playing Killer Frequency. I'm so excited to play that game. It's a whole different take on a horror game. And I felt so bad. I'm like, Hina, I have to freaking hard lurk because I really don't want spoilers on this one. I have to hard lurk. I felt so bad. I'm sleeping again. Night security? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Should play them. I will get there eventually, Guria. I'll get there eventually. I have a ridiculously long list of games to play. A ridiculously long list. It's gonna take me forever to catch up. Okay, physical confrontation can be dangerous. You will lose if you lose your temper. Yeah, definitely don't lose your temper. This man's is already right off his hinges. Threatens Guria. Why are you guys so mean to Guria? You lose if you lose your temper. Say whatever you'd like, but no violence. I love how we're just suddenly calling the shots. This is us, by the way. Okay, went up. Good stuff. So the list of games Grim needs to play is taller than what she is, but you know that's everything. Oh, wow, Mo. Then again, I did send Mo a picture of just my one collection in Steam, and I'm like, how am I ever gonna get through all of these games? Like, help. And that was just one collection. That was literally just story games. That didn't include like farm sim games, or there was none of the horror games. I don't think, oh, there might be some horror games in there, but it's not like the general like spooky games or anything like that. There's no multiplayer games in there. There's no survival story games in there. It's literally primarily the story-based games. And I'm just like, how am I gonna get through all of these? Love you too, Mom. Even though you're mean, you bully me and my shortness. Did you really think I was going to beat him up? Honestly, Ina? Honestly, maybe. At this point, I would possibly beat up this freaking guy. He needs to chill the hell out. Maybe a good clop to the face will finally get him to come down to earth. We can't leave him in there though. We have to get him out somehow. Tell you what, frying pan to the face, not right out. You carry him out, never have to worry about it ever again. Just don't let him go back there, okay? We can't leave him in there though. We have to get him out somehow. We could ambush him and drag him out. See, Seal gets it. All you need is a frying pan. I feel like that sigh was directed right at me. I said I'm going alone. Leave me alone. Fine. Ina stormed out, but briefly paused. I'll just leave him alone if things don't work out. So don't follow me. Are you sure? I'm getting tired of saying I'll be okay. She looked determined. They couldn't hold her back anymore. They could only watch as she disappeared to the other side of the stage. Looking at the door for some time, Do-Yoon suddenly sensed someone's presence. Do you think she'll be alright? She was adamant about it. What on earth did Haesung write on Fata? Oh, you have no way of accessing Fata? No, I'm so frustrated. Do-Yoon opened his watch and showed him Haesung's post. How exciting. Seal raised his head and let out a deep sigh. There was a brief silence. I noticed that. Finally, Seal moved toward Do-Yoon again. Anything else? Huh? Seal looked very frustrated. I mean, we just had this conversation. He opened Fata again to check other issues. Okay. Stop making a cutting remark. Okay, random. Is this how you apologize? You still have some time left. I might go easy on you if you actually apologize. Once the clock strikes 2 AM, you're going to wish you were dead. Wow. Why is he acting like that suddenly? Did he hear something from the imposter during the last 15 minutes? Make an announcement now if you have anything to tell. The surprising announcement is about voluntary resignation. Then it's whatever this person's, whoever this is, victory. Haesung changed his attitude completely within the last 20 minutes. I don't think it's healthy to respond to any of this. I really don't think it does our sanity any freaking good. I don't care whether you are Eskunwook or not. I will make a surprising announcement soon. Look forward to it. Okay, that was Haesung. I'm so confused by how this whole thing works. It makes no sense to me. Engine Earth, Engine Earth. I am so confused. Anyway. Haesung equals pathetic loser. Damn. I don't think he has anything to disclose. He's already beaten up. No. Anyway, I mean, who knows? Maybe it happened. HAC's threatening others. He's showing his true colors. Oh, wasn't this the person? No, wait. Who was the person that claimed that Haesung was a bully or something at school? I don't know. This game has me so confused. The contestant in the last place will be dropped. Do what you want to do. Easier said than done in front of the computer. Bring it on. Okay, this is a question mark one, so I think this is a keyword. Haesung posted another provocative comment on Fata, but it wasn't about his important announcement. Haesung, there is not much time left until 2 AM. Enjoying enough of your final moment? Everyone knows that Haesung can survive to the finals thanks to his popularity on Fata. Think about those eliminated. Okay, whole bunch of names. None of them were worse than Haesung. Frankly speaking, this person were uglier than Haesung, but the others, I agree with you. No offense. Yeah, exactly. No offensive remarks. Jeez, my dudes. Deleted the account equals ran away after being caught in a lie. B-Stars declared that they would strongly respond to all malicious rumors, so he or she might have deleted the account at that point. I think this is supposed to be the person. I'm so confused. Anyway, haven't you checked the controversy around Haesung's school violence evidence image? Can I open this image? Oh, I actually can. I don't think I've ever opened these images. I just realized. Of looking, doing posters on. No worries, Mo. I'm shocked to see you on TV. I really didn't expect this. I said you shouldn't ever show up again to me. Seeing how things are going now, I can't help but to write a post. Time flies, right? Screw you. You're now on TV as a musician. I guess you want to use popularity to restart your life, but I won't let you do that. Don't you remember the date when you threw a chair during the fight with apparently X's and O's? You forget what happened? Can't remember the meeting held by the school violence committee? You want to get dragged again? Want a real battle between you and me? Just remember the results will always be the same no matter how hard you try. You know that already. Apparently I can download this. Interesting. Can I get out of this? Oh, there we go. Haesung, don't you remember how much I worked to cover your school violence scandal? How could you mistake the victim for me? Wait, but this is the imposter. What? I know there is more than one person you've harassed, but you can't confuse those things. Do you really believe WBS tried to cover Haesung's scandal? If so, they wouldn't have said he was losing popularity due to the latest scandal. Everyone knows that Haesung was a loser even before the school violence scandal broke out. Man, frickin' anime Twitter is frickin' filled with trolls. Haesung's fans want to insist that the violence scandal was a fake, but since there are more than one victim, they won't succeed. Number of people disclosed that Haesung also beat them up in the past, just like he had done to the first victim. And Haesung's popularity has been on the downside since the beginning of the main episodes. Actually, his lack of talent and overstated popularity have been mentioned for a while. Haesung's school violence was disclosed right after the top 10 was announced. Are there anyone who don't believe that it was pre-planned? There's one person who does believe that this game was never spell-checked. Haesung's fans claim that his school violence issue is nothing more than a malicious rumor to lower his ranking or kick him out of the audition. What's worse, The account that caused all controversies deleted all posts and ran away. It starts to blame Hae-sung as soon as the accident happened. Is it just coincidence? It's strange that the anonymous account is the same person as the student who disclosed Hae-sung's school violence. Why at this point? Because that was a bullshit. If he wanted to lower Hae-sung's rank, he would have presented more evidence about it, but he didn't. So I guess he's trying to spread another rumor with a different topic. So what I want to say is the timing. Isn't it so peculiar? What's good to lower Hae-sung's rank after the accident? What is this English? God, my brain! The show might continue after the accident, and B-Star's top 5 could go to other broadcasting stations. Haters are just enjoying others' unhappiness, like Do-Yoon's hater. Hae-sung became the first victim because he stood out, but I guess any troublemaker would face the same fate. Anyway, only Hae-sung thinks that the two S's are the same person, and it's not even sure if the school violence is targeting Hae-sung. Cool. The imposter aims to snipe Do-Yoon down. They are making fun of the fact that he left his band to avoid being eliminated to become a soloist. Was this one on top? Oh, this one on top actually wasn't a response thing, was just a keyword. Cool, fair. Hae-sung's haters think that Hae-sung's so-called important announcement meant voluntary resignation under pressure from this person. Okay, well that's that then, I guess. Should I stop reading fader posts? Yes. Like, he did something outrageous again, or... Not really. As of now. Okay, Hae-sung's fans claim that his school violence issue is nothing more than a malicious rumor to lower his ranking or kick him out of the audition. He responds to none of this, so we're just giving him information. There was also something right on top, and I may have accidentally clicked this too fast without properly reading, and I'm about to wreck our sanity once more. I think Hae-sung's fans regard his history of school violence simply as a rumor. Oops. They're just full of trust, huh? They'll be so disappointed later. How nice. He doesn't even have to explain himself. Seal put his hand around his waist and pouted his lips. I probably should have read whatever the line on top was. After the talk, some time had passed. Uh-oh. Oh no. An ominous air surrounded the area. Oh no. Not good. Not good. I've forgotten what faces I have. Hold on. There we go. That's the right face. Yes. Look, I don't use the faces enough. The intense tremor quickly faded out. You okay, Ji-yoon? I'm fine. The time between tremors is shorter each time. The rescue team is making its way in too. Let's try to stay positive. The central corridor should be fine, right? It's probably the same as when I was there. I need to go see if Ina is okay. Seal ran off immediately. Look, someone is going to die at this rate. Everyone's just running around, alone, behind frickin' locked doors. Someone's gonna die. Someone grabbed Do-Yoon's arm. Do-Yoon? Okay, it's Hayuk. Hayuk stood right next to him. You should stay with Ji-yoon. Yeah, my face too. Ji-yoon was there, catching her breath with her face all pale. You okay, Ji-yoon? I can't control this. Leave me alone just for a minute. Let's wait and see what happens. Fine. Honestly, same face. Do-Yoon suddenly looked at Hayuk with bated breath. By the way, what did Hae-sung say to you? You haven't told me yet. Yeah. Things began to happen as soon as I got back. Hyuk began his story with a bitter smile on his face. Autosave. I do appreciate how often autosaves happen in this game. It's 1:48 a.m. We have 12 minutes before someone supposedly dies in some weird Squid Games. Is it Squid Games?
Sit down, shut the fuck up, and drink your damn juice box.
How many times am I gonna forget the name of the show every time I play this game? Thank you, Nightmare. Also, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know how many times. Anyway, that show. Someone dies in some weird version of this. I mean, we could die before then. Our sanity is so bad. Oh, we're checking Fader again? Okay. More and more postings by the imposter are being shared. Haesung keeps talking nonsense. Are you okay? Want Haesung to refrain from doing that too. Express sympathy. Express my concern. Frankly, I'm worried too. I mean, I feel like that one's probably better. The fight has attracted more attention. Decided to write more straightforwardly. I don't think that was what I thought it was. When I said like worried too, my mind was like they're worried about the mental state of Haesung, whatever the heck the name is. It is Haesung, right? Yeah, it's Haesung. I don't think that's what the game meant. I felt relieved that no one was hurt, but I don't know what's happening to people, including Seungyeon. Haesung shouldn't respond to a troll. I've been watching him from the preliminaries. I was looking forward to his performance as a soloist, but why did it end up like this? I know. Rescue was the priority. Haesung was only making things worse at the moment. Even his memories of the preliminaries, when he had distinguished himself from the others, seemed vague. Would he be able to get back on stage when everything was finally settled? From the start of the preliminaries, he alone received most of the judges' attention and praise. Interesting. Oh, I take it they're referring to when he was in the group band. He thought that was enough of Fate Tempo now. Honestly, me, every time I go on Twitter, it's like 5 minutes there, I'm like, okay, socially overwhelmed, I leave now. If that is true, it means that he spread a false rumor to ruin one contestant and make his debut. I hate to say this, but I got goosebumps now. Is he a psychopath? Wow. That's a stretch, okay? Who the fuck is Hyoju? Fans were on my timeline and they went really mad now. All of them seemed a well-knit plot, but I can't say anything more than that. I don't want to be sued. And Haesung advanced to the top 5. He seemed very relaxed when in the crisis of being eliminated. The show didn't mention about Haesung and put all the focus on whoever this person is, saying she dated another boy member in the past or so. After all, Hyoju failed to advance to the top 5. Thinking about the top 10, why are we obsessed with this person? Hyoju Seo was more popular than Haesung, but he posted a comment implying romantic relations between her and him and deleted it immediately. After that, she took concentrated attacks from Haesung's fans. We can't totally ignore the imposter's statement. He has a point. When the use of beta promotion accounts was allowed, Haesung made the best use of it. Am I reading fiction? Or what on the timeline? It's a good freaking question, honestly. Wait, what does it mean by using her weak spots? That's crazy, what is this? You stopped at nothing to make your debut. You impressed me, so I gave you one more chance. Okay. I was impressed by how you overcame the scandal between you and Hyoju using her weak spots. I didn't expect you could do that. That really pisses me off. Then Seung-yoon paired him up with Ina because she was the weakest at that time, with the least size of fandom. He was blamed much at that time for being arrogant. If he did the team mission with Hyuk and complained like he did to Ina, all of Hyuk's fans would have gone super mad at him. Give you that. I was about to give up on you when selecting the top 5. I allowed you to use Fated to your liking, but then your violent past was exposed and I could do nothing about it. Oh, this person's talking out of the perspective of the actual Seung-yoon. Put Haesung and Ina in the same team to help him pass the team mission. Isn't Hyuk a better option than Ina? Whoops. Sorry, Hina. Wait. I thought Haesung was lucky with his opponent in every episode, and that was because it was designed by Seung-yoon. That's quite possible. The hell? And when selecting the top 10, I did my best to put you against a weak contestant. You know how hard it was? Haesung, you must have been eliminated earlier. I worked really hard to put you and Ina in one team to help you pass the team mission. Haesung, the manhunter, claimed Ina lied before. Now he's completely insane. Haesung and Ina were in the same group of the team mission. Haesung didn't pull off his part. So Ina complained about that and Haesung said, "Be quiet, you phony." After that, Haesung's fans got really upset. Team mission. I was really worried that Ina would be eliminated because of Haesung the manhunter, but to my dismay he got angry and his fans were busy protecting him. He criticized Ina's show character? Yeah, right. Well, this seemed like a complete waste of time. There's only 2 topics to talk about. Hyuk came back alone after speaking to Haesung. He seemed to fail to persuade him. I really wonder what he's up to. What did he say to you? Oh, that's the scholarship issue. The one mentioned by the imposter. He brought it up again. What can he do with that? He'll agree on Fata, as if that were true. That's ridiculous. I didn't know what to say. That's simply agreeing with the imposter. Hyuk shook his head bitterly. I should have just told him that I would drop out. You know that's not that easy. Each of us had a reason to join Beastars. Okay, friendship up, sanity still not even moving. I came to Beastars because I was curious. Before I gave up on music, I wanted to stand before the crowd without telling them about my dad and hear what they had to say about me. So was it like a blind test? But the result was far too good. I didn't know I would get this far. Hyuk scratched his chin. Ironically, so did I just do the same thing? When I first joined the show, I didn't think they would mention my family. There were lots of viral news articles. At first, I thought you were eager to talk about your father. I don't blame you. Even back then, I was thinking about dropping out of the audition. He once thought of quitting music. He decided to enter this audition show, regarding it as a test. He thought of dropping out of the show when the media reported on his father. But I didn't. And ended up being stuck in here. According to Hyuk, Haesung talked about his illegal receipt of a scholarship and his father's death. He threatened to disclose them if he refuses to quit the audition. But I mean, that stuff was already there, so
Hello.
it's kind of pointless.
I know you're pooping. It smells good.
That's so weird, Mo. That is very weird, Mo. According to Hyuk, Haesung talked about his illegal receipt of a scholarship and his father's death. He threatened to disclose them, blah blah blah, right. Haesung didn't say anything special, although he pretended to know something important. He always followed Seung-yoon around, but he was just one of the contestants. He didn't even get much information. So what did you say to him? I said the ranking after the collapse doesn't mean anything. That we should go back to the stage and wait for the rescue team. You surely wouldn't listen to that. The one just used to send the weirdest sounds for no reason. You know what? If it makes you happy, Mo, go for it. Yeah, you know the result. Yuk tried to persuade... Okay, yeah, we just had this. When I went in, I was wondering what he would say to me. I didn't know he would be repeating what the imposter said. We suddenly bring up the topic for repeating what Do-Yoon said. I'm trying so hard not to get our sanity wrecked. Like, at this point in time, I'm not that concerned about whether or not it impacts our friendships with the characters. I'm far more concerned with whether or not we're going to get our sanity absolutely destroyed. I mean, it goes without saying that one would be upset that they wanted to just agree with this person. Weren't you angry with him for repeating what the imposter said? Okay. I was surprised at first, as you said. But what I felt next was a sense of pity. Hyuk looked down at his feet. His eyes wandered for a moment. It was like all he wanted to believe. It was like he wanted to believe it, thinking it would actually work. I'm embarrassed to say this, but the scholarship issue won't give me much damage. The fact that I feel ashamed of that incident is another story. He's bluffing. Do you think he'll keep doing that to everyone else? Hyuk spoke again after a brief silence. He also talked about my late father. About his accident. It was around the time of a fundraiser. He had a heart attack while driving. The money and honor meant nothing before the accident. His father died of cardiac arrest several years ago while driving a car. It was the sudden death of a superstar artist who had attained fame and fortune. And Blurp is broken again. Blurp just randomly disconnects. I assume then that either Twitch broke something and changed the APIs, as they enjoy doing, and it hasn't been synced again with Blurp, or Blurp pushed some other kind of an update which turned out to break stuff. So, what can Haesung add to that story? He asked me if that was really an accident. He was insinuating that I might have had something to do with his death. Why does that take away my sanity? I have no control over it. I hate it. I hate that it takes away my sanity without me being able to do anything to change the outcome. That's more shocking than the scholarship issue. I felt the opposite. He went too far on my father's death. I mean, I agree. It's like he's writing a fiction. It's because he didn't know anything about it. I was okay with it. But if he continues to do that, other people might take it differently. Haesung didn't seem to know any significant secrets about the others. What Haesung knew wasn't a threat. Okay, I'm going to pause it on that for just a sec. I do need to go bring our doggos in. Dragon and Fox, do you guys want to do a shout out train? Or should I just go over to the clip BRB screen and I'll do a shout out train when I get back? Probably should have asked this before I got, you know, ready to hop up. But alas, here we are. Waiting for responses. Okay, we're going to the BRB screen because I want to go bring our doggos in before it gets too late. Icon?
Okay.
I need to just tell that to shut up. I'm also gonna lower this volume. It's loud as fuck. Loud as fuck, as I said. To be fair, this was like a long time ago and my volume was much louder. Yeah, pretty much, Mo. Okay, I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'm just gonna go bring our dog in. If Dragon and Fox do come back and say anything, Mo, just tell them to do the squeak shoutouts. It should work. I'm just catching up on chat quickly while we're not in the middle of the game. Oh, that was great! That was great! I'm like catching up with chat and I just see the corner of my eye. Pick you up and carry you then. Yeeting is always the answer. Oh man.
I'm in danger.
I don't want to leave my apartment, whoever does. Oh gosh, who did it?
Did it? This the moisturizer? No. That's the stick needle. No, no. That was the eye things. Moisturizer? No. No. Where's the goddamn moisturizer? Oh, isn't it this one? Moisturizer. Fucking hell. Oh no, what do I sound like? Don't come along. I do not want to see
The healthy face situation. I'm gonna say it. And I want no judgment when I say this, okay? Okay, I need a fucking hugger. That's probably not how you say it, but I'm saying it like that because it's funny. You know, a fucking hugger. What? You don't know what that is? I have no idea. I kind of want to jump this, can I? Fuck yeah. You absolute shit. I hate you, and I hate what you've done to me. You've killed me so many times. Ooh, what's that? Ah, fuck!
My dude, my first solo win. Let's do this again.
Well, I feel like the Vorpal Bray is gonna be my primary weapon anyway, because fuck shooting shit, man. Yes, give me the upgrade. I would like to stabby people more efficiently. Better weapons will increase your chance of survival in Wonderland. Keep an eye on your tooth counter. That went wrong, but sure. I don't know what's happened.
You know,
I can't. This is a game bug.
like, come back here.
Oh no! Ah!
You're through.
Oh my god! Ow. You are not friend. You are dead. And annoying. Right, I'm back. Can you hop over to the actual shout-out train? How have I done this? Thank you, Dragon. I'll do the shout-out train. I assume you're busy doing something. I'll do the clips train, it's fine. I shall do the clippies quickly. It's okay, Dragon. Don't worry, I've got it. I presume you are busy. I got it.
Smash the wall. Wha-bam!
It's fine, Dragon. Don't worry.
Ooh. Hey, here's a little.
Do
here's a
your
little-
things.
A little ledge. Hey, we got it. No, crap, dick! Oh, son of a balls. Hey, ladies.
That'd be kind of cool. It's a little bit a big kid. It's still very sore, but I can move it a bit more now.
Bear with me, guys. As always, if I
Literally
miss
set
you,
my beautiful planet on fire.
it's not intentional. Blame Firebot, because that's the list I'm working off of.
You'll claim it's a firestorm, but he set it on fire.
Which might not be the smartest move, but it is the move I'm working with, so...
What's wrong with
I
Bloemfontein?
do miss you.
Say
Yell
something
at me
about
in the
Bloemfontein.
chat.
I live in Bloemfontein. That was classy. Classy.
Eternal, I see you lurking. I give you permission and you should be able to do it as a VIP. Because obviously
Where's
doing
my
a shout out
punt?
for you for Twitch is not gonna work.
Doesn't work so well.
Since you aren't streaming on Twitch
Oh,
anymore.
that's right.
But if you would like to post your link for your YouTube, you are more than welcome to post your link in the YouTube.
Okay, never mind. It was not the way I was going.
Oh, so you was clapping. I see you. I see you. I see you.
I also have a cousin there, so I saw him too.
Okay. Nice.
But I stayed with the. What? I stayed with the girl though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, obviously.
You didn't clap the cousin? Missed opportunity.
What? I'm gonna clip that.
Okay. That was something against me. That was something against me.
Gosh, this is all caps. Bernie's not gonna like this one.
Bora! Okay, she's laughing. So did you poke something against me? Fuck's sakes. Yeah, she was fucking with me. Wow.
I don't even know what that song is called that Or sent me. I don't actually want to ever know what that song is called. Someone clip Guria saying cream in me. We all know you're gonna listen to what Tanya says because she's the favorite. Guria say this. Always keep writing me.
People send you the weirdest stuff, Guria.
He's still coming. This way though, he's gonna still come.
Okay, something's very broken with the clips, I think.
This way though, he's still coming this way, he's still coming this way. He saw me, 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 he saw me! Why did this game all of a sudden turn into Dead by Daylight? Why is it Dead by Daylight now? Where's my fucking pallets? Oh, okay. Okay, you go that way, I'll go this. Why did they have to update this fucking thing's AI, my dude? Why? Why did they have to make you smarter? Why?
Forbidden realms, I, the feline entity known as he who meow in pain, do solemnly swear an oath of eerie elegance. Never shall I unleash the tormenting claws of oppression upon the unsuspecting beings that tread this mortal realm. Okay. We will We will keep this as video evidence.
I am so sorry. This is chaos. My game is not even working now.
Meg, welcome in. Thank you.
Oh shit! A ghost!
If you want to see my character walking from this angle, with 2 coins in the way, and now you can watch her walking from this angle. You can also see her dress from this angle now, because that is what we are currently watching. This is the level of entertainment in my stream today, as nothing is working.
Sounds about right.
Mince it, girl. Should I just close the game? Should we call this a day? I don't want to stop streaming. I'm having fun. Damn it.
Actually, I'm being bullied. Oh. And she gone.
Celebrate! What the...
Welcome to Stream Made. Glad to have you on board.
What was that? Oh, hello, StreamAid.
Seriously, Nara. Get
His
your
funeral?
heads out of the cloud.
It'll remain in the cloud, eh?
What's on Earth?
I wish Dobby could see that.
Yo, my freaking soul.
The dead is seen. Sorry.
Jackson?
The dead is always watching from above or below.
Fine and you?
I'll be back.
We're at the church for the funeral.
Voice call. Just for you. Personalized. Just imagine your ringtone going off and all you hear is the first thing is like you open up a little voice and it goes, listen, get the fuck out of bed, you lazy rat. I'm so tired of watching you sleep. I would rather just drown myself than experience this again. Like, wouldn't that just be the nicest wake-up message?
Ooh, that did quite a bit of damage to me. Lol. Nice set.
That's cock funny, whatever to that guy.
What is this? No. Why am I? I'm stuck in a hole.
I'm gonna be honest, Mo. I can't remember.
Teleport onto me. Teleport onto me. Yes, you can. Oh no.
We've discussed this before about my memory capacity.
What is this?
We've discussed my memory capacity, have we not? So many times. Also, at the time, I was busy typing out a bunch of SO commands. Because yours was one of the first, so... I was busy typing out SO commands. My brain does not function on 2 places at once. Despite the common misbelief, all women cannot multitask. Okay? Give up. Did we not discuss this already? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm very confused as to why we're repeating this. I feel like we already discussed this one, but sure, I guess. Something bothered me while I was talking to him. Aside from his general state of mind. Like what? He kept checking Fata, even when he was talking to me. That's nothing new. He looked more restless. He said it was almost time. Yeah, it's almost 2 AM. Time? What time? There you go. The time the imposter mentioned. About the one in last place being... Hayuk quietly nodded. He continued with one hand under his chin. He regarded all of the imposter's comments as nonsense, but he wasn't free from them. I wish he'd be more honest with us. But I thought he was being frank with you, Do-Yoon. More open to Do-Yoon when compared to the others, certainly different. When compared to the others, not so different. I mean, I would say he seems to be. Go the honest route. This could backfire. Compared to other people. It backfired. I see. Just as I saw it. Although, I'm not sure why. You didn't know, huh? You're a great listener. I thought Masquerade held fast because of that. Hey! Okay, good. That's new to me. I guess nobody said it aloud. Feeling awkward, Hayuk fiddled with his hair. Aren't you curious? I mean, you do have some nice hair there, friend. Not me stroking it. I'm stroking some nice hair. Why I wasn't shaken when he talked about my father's accident. I am, to be honest. I would have thought of it as an insult towards your father. And I didn't want to pry on it. That sounds like you. Hayuk paused momentarily. He seemed to be pondering on whether to tell Do-Yoon or not. To be honest, my uncle's family, myself included, don't know much about my father. What do you mean? He cut ties with the family as soon as he became an adult. The family was strictly against the music, and they didn't allow any jokers in the family. My father severed ties with them. We all know about his days of anonymity. It wasn't much different even back then. Tough business, huh? But why didn't you know much about him? He always wanted to live a free life. Free from everything, including all of his family. He wanted a life free from anything cumbersome, so nothing would hold him back. Maybe he never got to grow up throughout his entire life. Are you saying his musical achievements had nothing to do with his personality? Did I sound negative? Take half of what I said as compliment. Understand it as a typical characteristic of artistic people? That's how I was able to accept him for who he was. Whatever he found cumbersome, he treated as if he didn't see it. I was clearly something cumbersome to him. Ouch. Kind of rough. His father, this person, severed relations with his wealthy family and rose to stardom. He wanted to live a free life and thought of his family as a burden. Yikes. So I have no choice but to say, I don't know much about him. Even if someone speaks nonsense about his life or death, well, it just sounds like a stranger's story. Right, Mo? Frickin' hell. I soon began to grow anxious as the time that the imposter predicted for whoever was in last place drew near. But I mean, that could also explain why they did the whole, that's what I'm looking for. Why they went the route of the scholarship. Because they didn't actually have their father's backing or support, which would most likely include financially too. I'm taking the win on my sanity and I'm walking away from this conversation. My sanity's not in the red for once. I'm walking away from this, okay? See? The sanity improved. It's a win and we're walking away. Our rapport somehow improved with Hayuk, which is weird. the rich kid. Yeah, the rich kid who seems like they weren't actually rich. Their father was rich, but it doesn't sound like the family was rich. And the father was not interested in having his family in his life whatsoever. And that included his own son, apparently. He finished his story, but the gloomy feeling still lingered in the air. We weren't getting anywhere with our conversation. Then it would be the same for everyone. Hae-sung's the one who's desperate. He continued to act out of desperation. They must think of something. Kind of keeping up. Mo, you're doing better than me. Maybe they should force him out at any cost. No. Listen to me. Let's just drag him out. Oh, okay. You mean out of the... Look, my mind went to a completely different place. Not the physical take out of the room that is a danger to their physical well-being. Bear, welcome in. Let me give you a quick squeaky as well. That means I can eat a Kinder Joy at 22 with no regrets or guilt. Definitely. Let's just drag him out. I soon began to grow anxious as that, okay. Suggest to drag Hae-sung out of there if need be. Sung didn't seem to know any significant secrets about the others. What Hae-sung knew wasn't a threat. I mean, we've only got one person that's come out with the conversation. Well, two people. Ourselves and Hayuk. They haven't spoken yet to Ina, who is there now, but we don't know what the feedback's going to be on that one. Or Do-Yoon. But I do think that's the right call, because the whole argument is they want to speak to them one by one, because they have some rather dirt or whatever. Hae-sung was just bluffing. The others are getting restless and the corridor is becoming more dangerous. Hayuk stared at Do-Yoon for a moment. Bluffing? It's true we have to do something. No one has come back from the dressing room yet. I should go and check. Okay, let's go. Driven to a corner, Hae-sung is just repeating what the imposter has already said. He may as well be pulled out before it gets too dangerous. You're welcome, Bear. I can't remember if I responded to you. My brain's slowly turning into just nothing of importance. Do-Yoon walked toward where Do-Yoon was. Do-Yoon, I think Hae-sung should... Uh-oh. Things have gone wrong again. Where is she? When did she leave? I think she went somewhere when we were talking. What is these sounds in my ears? I have ghosts whispering in my ears? They moved hurriedly. They frantically looked around, but Do-Yoon wasn't there. I'll check inside. You call her on the phone. Wait, don't go alone. Oh, the music. Ooh, the music. Do-Yoon stopped Hayuk while he was making the call. She got to the corridor? Shoot, it's not working. They're trying to work the phone. Pater opened. Next contestant is Do-Yoon. Do-Yoon, why don't you just give up? You saw what had happened to Hae-sung. You know how it will end. Wait, what? That's crazy. Do-Yoon gritted his teeth and attempted to make the call again. What are you two doing? Oh, flashing lights. I'm sorry. Exactly, I was worried about you. I hyperventilated. It was severe this time. If you just disappear like that, I didn't have time to tell you. She's okay, and that's what matters. Why weren't you paying attention? Wait, what about Haesung? Ina looked worried. Dun dun dun! There was a problem. Problem? What kind of... The two asked blankly. Haesung isn't there. He did. The sweat running down Do-Yoon's back turned cold. I'm so slow with these shots tonight. You tried calling? I was too upset to think about calling him. Meanwhile, his body is probably lying where Seung-yoon is. Ji-young shook her head after failing to make the call. It's ringing, but he's not answering the phone. I'll go with you. I was going to bring him here. We should drag him out of there. If they didn't see him, where is he? He can't be in the corridor. There are only so many places he can go to. I'll check the central corridor on the way to the dressing room. If he's not there, I'll check the staff corridor and the restrooms. So what, we're just going off alone this time? Are we that dumb? Well, okay. I came out because something didn't feel right. But I need to check again. Ina? Yeah. Will you force to bring him back this time? Let's go right now. Okay, we're not going alone, thank you. Hyuk also took a step forward after locking eyes with Do-Yoon. I'll get in trouble if a contestant disappears. Okay, let's move. We walk. Still appreciate the loading screen. The sound of footsteps echoed around in the dark corridor. He's not here. Let me try the dressing room again. Where the heck is he? I'll go with you. I'll check the staff corridor. Take me with you. Do-Yoon, what about you? Oh, guess I'm on my own anyway. After scanning the corridor, Do-Yoon's eyes were fixed on something. It's a body, isn't it? I'll check the restroom. By yourself? Why don't you go with Do-Yoon? No, you should stay with Ji-young. Hyuk's gaze wandered in between Ji-young and Do-Yoon. Okay, be careful. They scattered to head toward their assigned area. Ah, we're about to find a body. Haesung, you there? Do-Yoon waited, but no one answered. Slowly entered the restroom. We're about to find a body. I freaking knew it! The ghosts are back. Haesung, wake up! He ain't waking up, my dude. Do-Yoon hurriedly lifted Haesung into his arms. He's not breathing. Felt something sticky on his hand. My guy! There was red tomato sauce all over the floor. Excuse me. His hand was soaked with tomato sauce. Ah, come on, man. Do-Yoon's legs gave way, and Haesung dropped face down on the floor. Ji-young came running. She moved her lips to scream, but no sound came out of her mouth. Like Shaggy got red-handed. Haesung, what happened to him? What is it? No way! God damn, I'm missing all the shots tonight. This is the problem. Hayuk rushed in and held Haesung's wrist. Can you feel a pulse? Come on, tell me you feel something. Hayuk slowly shook his head. He's dead? Huh, thank you for finally letting me get a shot. Appreciate it. The sign? What's the sign? Do-Yoon stared at Ina vacantly. Look, right now on Fata. There's a post on Fata. Haesung eliminated. You won't be able to see Haesung ever from now on. Next target is Do-Yoon. How much time should I allow him? Oh no. I don't know if that went down so far that I just got a game over or if that's scripted. So it was true that the one in last place would die? I mean, that's what they've been saying this whole time. Damn! It's such a straight up. Oh no. Well, guess we're dead, guys. We did all of this just to die. It's the ultimate outcome. There was no avoiding it. It did go that low. Oh no. We might get an early game over. Right. We might get an early game over. They don't die. Never listen to me. Well, technically, I haven't died yet, Mo. So, I'm still technically listening to you. Oof. That is rough. Some time had passed in a state of despondency. Some checked on Haesung's body, while some just stared at the wall absent-mindedly. Some read posts on Fata, and some just muttered to themselves. Do-Yoon mindlessly updated his Fata timeline. Damn. Haesung seemed to make every effort, but that wasn't enough. He has been killed. Don't be all smiley, Do-Yoon. You are next. Haesung is muted. Haesung went silent. It's not like him. Anywho, why the others won't post any? Do-Yoon uses the bot but doesn't post anything himself either. You all broke your fingers or what? I'm so excited to see what'll happen in an hour. I actually like this more than the real show. Messed up. Haesung even got some attention from blackmailing, but Do-Yoon didn't get any. I'd kill myself if I were him. Wow. Easy on him. He's busy thinking about how to walk away this time. He pretends he's the troubleshooter, but backs off at crucial moments. That's what he does. Don't even start if you're going to walk away. Ranking competition suddenly caught on fire. How can Do-Yoon escape this crisis? At first, I felt fear. Yep, there goes YouTube friendliness, exactly. And gradually, another feeling came. It was rage. Do you think this is a joke? His rage began to boil up as soon as he recognized it. The parched lip cracked, soon smeared with blood. Do-Yoon discovered he was about to upload a post on Feta. His fingertips trembled. You acted so selfishly. You deserved it. You are not hurt? You are safe now. If you're okay, please leave a comment. His post was now up on the timeline. Well, show's over. There are actual people waiting to be rescued under here. I mean, if that's all you said, that's okay. Is everything that's happening here just a show to you all? He is right. We can say we love or hate a certain contestant, but in this situation they are dying now. That's too much. You are safe and sound? Wow, your focus. So Ina is okay? Ina is okay. Ina is okay? Why make a fuss when everyone else is staying quiet? You feeling guilty? Scared? I'm sure something happened there. The imposter is running wild. So if you want to blame someone, do so on the imposter, leave others alone. Trying to act cool is a kind of illness. That makes me pissed off. I didn't instigate this imposter and cheer for someone's death. Why do I hear such bullshit? The post was shared all over, spreading at the speed of light. The public reaction to his post was enormous. Wait. Am I misunderstanding stuff again? I thought Do-Yoon made a general post saying that, you know, this stupid idiot person created all, and by this idiot person I mean the imposter, created all of this like freaking attention and whatever and turned this into freaking whatever it's called. And that they then responded that, you know, they shouldn't be encouraging this because people's lives are at risk and it's more important to be focusing on a rescue team. But was he actually saying that one of the previous people, that other, what's their name? Yuk? Whatever, I don't know. That person encouraged all of this? What? Guys, I don't understand social media. Oh no. Apparently I don't understand social media, and especially not apparently anime Twitter. Anime Twitter makes no sense to me. It's not auto-posted, right? Is he free enough to check Feta? He saw all comments but stayed silent, which makes me mad. You must be really scared, Do-Yoon. But I told you to reveal the truth in order to raise your ranking, not gather unnecessary attention. You're always acting like that. You think you are the best in the world. I had much difficulty producing you. He posted something again? Just go away. So Haesung is okay? Haesung is okay. Haesung is okay. I don't want to know about you. Just tell me what happened to Haesung. What happened to Haesung? Tell me now. He only answered the easy questions and disappeared? Is he seeing all these comments now? Considering how we posted comments so far, he must be monitoring them regularly. Hiding in this situation, great personality. A betrayer won't be changed easily. He is way off the mark. The broadcasting station doesn't pay him for nothing. It's because his fans contributed to higher ratings, but he seems to think otherwise. So he seems to antagonize his own fans? Let's see how far you can go. The imposter created a new account? Who is it? Do-Yoon and Haesung lied so much to get attention. I have no clue. What will happen if the attacker is really there? Seeing him throwing a fit on Feta, I don't think the situation there is urgent. I understand Do-Yoon is relaxing now, but other members should watch out for him. He can betray them anytime. This is the imposter's new account, because this person is literally just a troll. Stop biting Do-Yoon now. He must be in tears. Look at the number of shares for Do-Yoon's comment. He's even topping the trending chart now. I'm guessing he's taking advantage of Haesung to raise his ranking. Rage and shock penetrated through his heart. Do-Yoon closed his bloodshot eyes. Ji-young approached him. Her face was pale. Are you okay? No. Not okay. Hayuk and I did examine his body, since the others weren't really up to the task. Steele carefully chose his words. So what did you find? How did it happen? Haesung's case is different from Seung-yoon's. A wound on the back and another on the side, both on his head. But Seung-yoon also had a wound on her head. Her head was freaking bashed in by a rock. This is no accident. He was clearly attacked by someone. Do-Yoon got goosebumps on his back. By the imposter? We don't know who did it yet. It must be. If it wasn't the imposter, everyone stared at Do-Yoon. It's gotta be one of us. Come on. None of us had the time or chance to do that. Do-Yoon covered his face with both hands. He didn't even have time to collect his senses. Do-Yoon, did you write something on Fata? Did you write about Haesung? Well, because people were busy bullshitting on Fata. A man died and you found time to play with Fata. Wow. The rest of the group turned on their watches with incredulous looks on their faces. Huge reaction from the community. This is the first time he wrote a proper post. We have no time to spend on Fata right now. It's an emergency. What on earth is going on? After looking at her watch for some time, Ina slowly raised her head. The imposter might not be some dork. If you think about the timing of their post, they posted a comment nearly at the same time we found Haesung. We looked everywhere in here earlier. There wasn't any passage for someone to use from outside. If we disregard the possibility of someone else getting in here, we will be the only ones remaining in the end. Everyone froze at Seal's remark. Well, I need to elaborate on this. Ji-young and Ina couldn't have physically subdued Haesung. So you're saying Hayuk, you, and me are the suspect. Don't get me wrong, you all know I wasn't on good terms with Haesung. And I might be an easy target since I'm just a staff member. But what's your point? My point is that you shouldn't suspect me. Seriously. Still, you are fighting this way too hard. Seal clenched onto the strap of his messenger bag. You guys were alone when you made the trip to the dressing room. There's no reason for us to corner you just because you're a staff member. Right. He stared at the rest of the group with his gloomy eyes. But please restrain yourself from using Fata. If our situation is reported as is, things could get out of control. I guess we should call the rescue team? Ji-young averted her gaze from Haesung's body and changed the subject. We have to inform them that there's been a casualty. I'll make a call. Moreover, the phone wasn't working either. Ji-young took a step toward the corridor. Let's go to the corridor. Try again when we get there. Alright, that is another autosave checkpoint. I think I'm going to call it on that one because it is almost midnight and I do have work tomorrow, as do most of us. So I'm going to call it at that. I still have no idea what's going on here. I am pretty sure we are very close to an early game over, which is not particularly surprising because this game is incredibly confusing, or at least it is for me. And as I said earlier, it drives me utterly insane that there are circumstances that affect our sanity, and I don't mean things like finding another person dead, because that's bound to have an effect on one's, you know, mental state. I'm referring to like the small little incidences in between where I can't remember what the other thing was. It was so minor that we had some or other interaction with one of the other contestants, and for some or other reason that just automatically dropped our sanity for no reason. I hate that that happens and it's completely out of our control. There's just nothing you can do to change it or alter it. And the only way, because I did go and look up to see how, I don't want to have an early game over because obviously that takes away from the experience and the full playthrough. So I went to go see what can a person do to improve your sanity, and or at least maintain your sanity and not get it absolutely wrecked. And it essentially came down to the only way to improve sanity like properly is with random unlockable events that are unlocked based on your rapport with the other characters. So you're kind of screwed. That's what my feeling is at this point. Is you're just royally screwed unless I restart like from the start and essentially find a way to make my sanity higher from the start. Yeah, I don't think there's much that I can do. So I do feel like we are going to get an early game over. I don't feel like there's going to be a full playthrough, which does suck. But it is what it is, and that will be our playthrough of the game, because I am so lost and confused. I have no idea what's happening 3/4 of the time. I understand the general concept of there's this weird, crazy rando that has apparently turned this into the Hunger Games, but I genuinely have no idea how to play this game in a way that's going to ensure the longevity of the playthrough. That's just the way it is. Sounds like a lot of work, yeah, especially considering, if I remember correctly, when I went to go check the initial playtime to do a completionist play run on the game, I always check completionist. So for anyone who's wondering how do I calculate like what my playtime is, I have a site that I found. It's called howlongtobeat.com that basically lists every playtime for a game, like obviously averaged over time, but generally speaking gives an indication. I always check the completionist play run, and I always add extra time to that because I know I'm playing slower than what other people do. And obviously anyone who streams and plays a game on stream can attest to the fact that your game on a stream does take longer to do a playthrough than you playing a game on your own and focusing completely on just the game. So I always add extra time to it as well. If I remember correctly, actually I can Google it now. If I remember correctly, it was like a 26-hour completionist playthrough. And we aren't anywhere near that time. I don't believe we are anywhere near that time. I stand corrected. It was 29 hours for a completionist playthrough. 27.5 hours for main and extra. Now, I am playing the game. I've diverted from completionist and have basically turned to more of the main and extra story than the completionist story, just because we were losing so much sanity from trying to have the conversations with every topic and every person and every contestant. We were just dropping sanity so fast that I've decided to focus instead, and this was prior to checking all this other stuff, to just focus on the main topics to be able to get through the story and try and at least retain as much sanity as possible. But even so, we're sitting at a 27.5 hour playthrough, which we aren't anywhere near to. And our sanity is apparently now critical. And our game over, from what I understand, is linked to our sanity. So I do think we are going to get an early game over, which is going to kind of suck. But, you know, it is what it is. Then we open up room for a game that might make more sense and not break my brain every time I have to play it, because really now. I actually have no idea how to exit this game other than straight up just closing it. Okay. Let us go see what we can find. But I say switching to mobile, it's called time. Sanity is critical, so I feel like you're not just talking about the game. Yeah, I mean, Mo, you know what's going on in all the behind the scenes and background and all the stuff. The game has just straight up decided not to work, so... I've now apparently fast-forwarded unintentionally. Seriously, I just wanted to close and exit the goddamn game, my dudes. If anyone ever wants to play this game, please note that there is no way to fucking exit. Game devs, the fuck. Anyway. Oh, welcome in, Petey. Definitely just, you know, totally normal day for me. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm sorry, okay? It's so stupid. Why does a game not have a way to exit? That makes no sense. Anyway. Guys, is Nat finished? She's been alive for 4 hours. Alright, she doesn't look like she's about to finish. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Nat. She actually did watch some of this playthrough and said that she's kind of interested in the game. Honestly, Nat is, if I remember correctly, Nat was trying to learn Japanese as well. I kind of hope she plays this game because maybe it would make more sense to her and I can watch someone who has more brain cells than I do play this game. And maybe then you guys will get a full playthrough because we are definitely going to get an early game over. But anyway, I'm going to send you guys over to the amazing Notato Potato. That's the plan once I get my brain to work. There we go. Yes, catch you soon, Bear. Alt F4. I forget it every time, okay? I just Alt Tab and then close. Close it. Imagine turning off a PC to exit the game. I have actually done that. My PC froze up so bad at one point that was literally the only way that I could close anything. Everything was frozen up. I couldn't even Alt Tab to get the to get my taskbar up, and I was like, right. We're just shutting off Fox's night. Her PC's internet is freaking out. She can't. No worries. Good night, Fox. Don't judge me, okay? Let me just pop the raid message in here while I'm trying to focus my brain. Alright, guys. Sub-raid message. F-raid message. I don't know what an F-raid message is. We're not going to talk about it, okay? It's late. It's been a week. I'm tired. A mad PD squeaky just before we head out. Right, guys, I will catch you guys again soon. I'm taking tomorrow off. I'll be live on Friday. We might do a bit of a longer stream. I'm going to try and speedrun through the rest of Alice. Speedrun on my terms, of course, which isn't really speedrunning. But we're going to try and finish Alice on Friday so we can get moving on to another game. Until then, as always, remember to take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay awesome. Stay amazing. I will catch you guys when I catch you guys. Wherever I catch you guys. Bye.